So good morning, everybody. That's today's topic is important of ethics in all life. So what is the ethics? That's the basic questions and very first questions arise in my mind. So ethics is the values of the human to check right and balance on the basis of two things, right or wrong, because this helps the human to check and balance of the characters of the person and conduct of the persons. Its definition is taken by the civil services book, and so let's talk about the ethics in the very deep manner. What is the ethics, my dear friends? We all know that being a human we have to follow such type some kinds of the rules and regulations, and which is called as the self-made disciplines or principles, and in general topics or in a professional way it's talked as the ethics. Ethics is not applicable for the personal level, it is applicable at the organization level as well as in that the different sectors. Okay, if we talk about the ethics at the government level, we have seen that the model code of conduct of that the elections commission is the basic in our country. Second thing, if we talk about the at official level, we have since the top officers or persons to have to take the secrecy oath to hide some critical informations, and for example prime minister is taking the oath, they have to take the they have responsibility to hide some informations and some key positions of the country. If we talk about the ethics and responsibility at the corporate sectors, we have seen that the different type of the sectors are working the different branches, and they are following some kinds of the rules and regulations. Some are the mandatory for them and some are made by mandatory by the government of India. For example, hospital industry is a one in which they have to follow the regulations of the government as well as they have made their own rule and regulations, and they have also made some of the code of conduct for the doctors what to do or what to not to do. This is the second things. If we talk about the school or college level, our principal is the sole responsible to make the discipline in our schools or college and make the students well aware about them. This is called the first introductory sessions taken by our key persons or lecturer in the class or college whenever we enter the first time. That's for example Gurukul was the one in which they taught the three students. It was the movies example. Okay, if we talk about the corporate level, its second word it's called as the corporate governance. Okay, but it's a bigger things, but very similar to the ethical words. For example, if we take any private company, how they are following? Firstly, they follow their owns. What is their owns? They have some goals. To achieve their goals, they follow some of the rules and make their employee to motivate their goals. This is the also ethics of the company. They also conduct different type of the activities and check and balance activity like the feedbacks, and they are also taking the progress reports from the different level of the managers. Manager are three levels. Okay, top and middle and lower levels. They have to follow the organizational level. Second things, if the any organization is working in this country at the very huge level, for example Reliance industry, they have to follow the social responsibility, that is the CSR activity, which is come under the ethical manner, in which they provide the different type of the welfare schemes for the poor sections and they construct the road, and these all are the part of the ethics. So if we talk about the in another manner, my dear friends, we need some of the own principle. For example, if any student who are preparing for any exams or working hard for be successful in life, they have to follow their own. For example, rise in very early morning, practice what the homework was, and make self-discipline, keep away the phones. These all are the self-made principle and values or ethics you may call it. And
ethics is important. It has been important forever. Okay, whether it is Vedic civilization, whether it is modern civilization. So first of all, I would like to tell something about civilizations of sir, what is the word I'm forgetting? Ethics. Yeah, ethics of civilization. So if we see the what to say, the purpose of human life, why we are living, we are living for happiness, Okay, whatever we are doing, each and every time we just think in our life how to enjoy, how to live our life happy. Okay, so for that, for living good life, life should be controlled. Okay, it is written in a Vedic culture also, everywhere. Now also we can see the people who are very famous, they are very rich, so they are controlled, they are living controlled life. Okay, so in the Vedic culture, if we see, so there were four rules and regulation, and still it is also the four rules was for humanity, for human life. First was no meeting. Okay, no eating meat. Okay, second was no casual sex and no relationship. Third was no gambling. Okay, and fourth one was, I'm forgetting, no meat eating, no casual sex, and no extra relationship.
Go ahead.
Okay, so that four rules were there, and still it is there. Okay, and if we see nowadays, we are not following anything. We are just want to enjoy our life, and we just think we will make our rules ourselves. Okay, whatever we rule we make, it should be, but it is not, because if we see, so in our society also there is some system, and if we follow that system, so through that only we can live proper life. On the other hand, if we see, so the name of so-called the so-called modern society, so-called modern society, what we are living here, we are just living, some people are living like cat or dog. What we are doing, we are not doing anything. Okay, we are not following rules. We are just thinking whatever we are doing, it is good, and cause of that, what is the reaction, what is the drawback of that thing? People are getting that anxiety. Okay, they are getting depression and that kind of thing. On the other hand, different kind of people have different kind of mindset. They think that whatever, like they just think like that, what would be the suitable for us, we will live like that.